the girl running in a group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
By Colleen and Dana, and this is Colleen, the head elf. Colleen, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, that's the head elf. And this is Cody.
Hi. And Corey.
And Corey, CCC. Cody and Corey. I keep forgetting your name. I always forget your name. Cutie. We'll call her Cutie from now on. That starts with a C. That starts with a C. And these are the assistant elves, and there's a lot more elves. There's a Kevin elf, too. He's about this tall. He's really big. And so you don't want to mess with him. He's the one that reaches up all the high things. He puts the ornaments on the tree up high. I got to ask you, and it's very important, Colleen, how are the collections going? I know I had a box at my shop, and Ronnie has dumped it 2 or 3 times over by you.
Absolutely. We have done really well this year so far. We have had more come in this year than ever in the past. So this is technically our 5th year that we've done this. More has come in at this point, and we aren't even doing our major collections yet.
Wow.
But we keep adding hospitals. So it's good that we have more at this point, especially because there are challenges that have gone out. There have been fun adventures that we've been able to go on. So having more is never a bad thing.
I understand. Now, Tiny Miracles also has a side play. I mean, it's 2 things together. And that other one is helmets for Cody. And this is the Cody we're talking about. He did a loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb off his snowboard or skateboard or what? What'd you fly off of? A bike?
A fire truck.
A fire truck.
What'd you really fly off of?
A bike.
Okay. At the bike park where they have to do the stunts and that? Yeah, and no helmet, of course. And that's consequently been fixed. He looks wonderful, doesn't he? But he wants to tell you out there, wear a helmet. You don't want to go through what Cody went through.
No
It was
way.
awful. It's ugly. And these are things that you think about at Christmas. Kids that are, and he was in the hospital over Christmas, wasn't he?
It was actually during the summer that he had the accident, but the Christmas portion of it is that we turned around and we were given quite a few things when we were in the hospital. And even though we're giving it at Christmas, it will benefit the kids that are in at Christmas, but it'll benefit them throughout the year too.
Throughout the year.
So it's a whole process. And the hospitals are very careful about when they accept toys. So they set times off to the side, especially at Christmas, since people are giving more prone to give at Christmas, that they're able to take everything.
I'm sure, but you do have to set times with them. You have to
Right.
set a schedule with them so that you
Right.
can, because you couldn't even go in there otherwise.
Right. Well, luckily with like Cody's hospital, when we have doctor's appointments and stuff, we are able to because they know us.
Uh-huh.
So we always make sure that when we're there for a doctor's appointment or something, the person who is in Cody's bed and then the bed next to him, because there's a special story with that,
Yeah.
that they are taken care of with a toy or a movie or whatever is hot at that moment.
How good is that? Now, what hospital is that?
That is at Children's Hope Through Christ
Oh, okay. Where's that at?
in Oak Lawn.
In Oak Lawn. Okay, so you have how many hospitals you're going to this year?
16 hospitals, 1 urgent care, the police department, the fire department, the paramedics, and last year we were able to give some of our Christmas, their cards. It's a bag with a card and a candy cane and an ornament. We're even able to share with 2 of our nursing homes here in Lansing.
Oh, wow.
Because we had an abundance.
Well, that's kind of like nursing home, give them a card. Oh, that's great. See, they don't only just collect toys. It's not just toys. It's,
Oh, and Ronald McDonald House. We forgot about them.
Oh, yeah, Ronald McDonald House. They're huge.
They're huge.
People that have to stay at the hospital because their children have to stay at the hospital over Christmas need toiletries. They need, I forgot a toothbrush or, a bar of soap or something. So they're collecting anything and everything that people want to give away to make everybody's life a little more pleasant during Christmas, and that's a great thing. Okay, Cutie, what are you in charge of?
I go to the different organizations and clubs and activities at South. So NHS and Student Council are working together this year.
Well, how good is that? You got some organization going over there. That's great.
Yeah.
She has definitely taken the lead at TF South at the high school, and then she also was part of, well, both of them were part of setting it up through Memorial as well, which is
Ah.
the junior high. So
My goodness.
he has taken over her part there, now that she's in high school.
Okay, and here's my position on this, so you know, okay, and I want you, the listening audience and the watching audience, to know this. I'm not into charities very much. I'm a little skeptical. This particular charity, you're looking at the overhead. There is no such thing as all of your donations don't make it to where they're supposed to go. They all do. If it's all donated, everybody does it on poor Kevin, the Kevin elf, the big tall one. He has to drive around all day delivering this stuff, and I'm sure this one's got to haul it all.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the up and downs.
Yeah, he's the elf with the wheelbarrow. So I'm telling you, this is a Christmas charity that has a Christmas feeling to it, and it's pretty doggone cool if you ask me. And these guys have been doing it. You said 5 years.
This is our 5th year. We're 4 years out of the accident, but the way that it works is year 5.
Okay, now is Christ Hospitals one of the hospitals you go to?
Yes.
Because I think I got it in there.
Oh, hey, you know.
I got a granddaughter that's a nurse up there.
Oh, they know about us, I tell you.
Christ Hospital does. I'm afraid to ask how they know about you.
They know all about us.
Well, you know what? That's what it's all about, having fun. This is not supposed to hurt.
Nope.
It's supposed to be fun. I mean, you guys are having fun, right?
We definitely have fun.
And everybody, you get your friends involved. You make your buddies help you lift stuff and carry stuff. Yeah, I guess you do. And all your boyfriends line up to get it and say, "Come on, we'll help."
No.
So we can be the boyfriend. Nobody gets to be the boyfriend yet, till they see how many presents they can lift.
But they have the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts here in Lansing are a very big part of it too.
Oh wow!
They have jumped on board the past couple of years, and our lead elf is Maria Cabrera through Boy Scouts, which was Cody's scout leader
Okay.
during that time. And she actually, happy birthday, Maria, just celebrated her 50th. And for her birthday presents, she wanted presents for the kids.
There you go. There you go. What does that tell you? This is going to be a Christmas to remember. Just you wait and see.
I guess you could say, getting checked up by the doctor for her seizures, and they had given her one of the packages, and one of the cards, well, the card in there was signed by Cody.
Oh, that's cool. That's everybody. Yeah, that's close to home.
Well, her mom, they gave her, it's a bag, and in the bag there's an ornament, a card, and a candy cane. And so they had given it to her, she took it, and they went to the car, and on the way home she kept saying, "Read this to me, read this to me." And when she ended up reading it to her, it was one of our cards,
Wow.
and actually signed by him.
How
so it was,
cool is that? If there's any candy canes left over this year,
oh, there's always.
I gotta have a candy cane. I mean, it would be just fun. Okay, so you're gonna name some of the hospitals you're going to. You probably can't remember them all, but
Okay, so we have La Rabida, University of Chicago, Loyola,
Children's Hope,
Ingalls, Methodist,
Christ.
Munster Community, Christ, St. Margaret's, Ingalls Urgent Care. I'm trying to think. Riley's. What else is downtown? What didn't I name? So there's 16 of them. There's
La Rabida is one of them down there.
La Rabida is one of them.
Wow.
We actually, and during the year, we also collect wedding gowns. So if anybody has any wedding gowns that they want to donate,
Any what?
Wedding gowns.
Wedding gowns?
Uh-huh.
An old wedding gown?
Mm-hmm.
Why, you getting married?
Nope.
Oh, we're gonna get Cutie married.
We need an elf.
She's gonna get married in an elf suit.
We definitely think that. You know what? Good idea. We need to take them, and we actually make gowns for children that pass away, and so that's part of this too. We take care of tiny ones all the way to big ones.
Wow.
We take. There's another group that's called Geraldine's Honeys that they put together bags for the oncology department. And so we swap out and give what we can for that, like nail polishes, and their bags are specific for chemo. Then we have like the kids that are in the NIC unit that are in critical care. We provide disposable cameras for the moms, and
Sounds to me like you spend most of December in a hospital. That's
do.
a lot of different maneuvering. Cody, what do you get for dinner? What do you get dinner?
McDonald's.
McDonald's at the McDonald's Roundhouse.
Oh wait, it's not Dairy Queen anymore.
Tell her you want to go to the Porcelain Palace. That's White Castle. Home of the sliders and the jammers. That's good stuff for dinner. Yeah. So this is a year-long endeavor, actually.
Yes, it actually is all year, but this is when we push for toys.
And the kids are working on you guys are sorting and.
We've had to add. This is the first year that we had to add tables to the toy zone.
The toy zone? Is it the toy zone?
Oh, it's
in the house, yeah.
Any child that comes into that house and checks it out, they are just.
Oh my God.
So now we have like double deckers. Now we have tables.
You get like your Boy Scout and Girl Scout troops to give a hand sorting stuff and putting stuff in bags, and because that's got to be a lot of the work.
Yeah.
It is.
And then you have to label it. And
Well,
make
yeah.
it fit.
Otherwise, you're never going to remember all that.
No, it's,
I mean, if it was 2 hospitals and 4 boxes, you'd remember. This, you're not going to remember.
This is beyond, and that's coming up soon. That we'll start separating and organizing. And
So you got Kevin the Elf. Is he driving a semi this year instead of a big truck?
well, we're thinking that this might be the year that we're gonna have to go bigger and make multiple trips.
Oh, jeez.
Which is cool because the more you have, the more you can give, and the more people that you touch. And if you're a parent and you have a kid that's sick in the hospital, you don't want to turn around and have to worry about a present.
I got to tell you a story about my shop. I'm sitting there the other day, and a lady came in with a big bag of stuff, and she's going to put it in the box for Tiny Toys for Miracles, or Tiny Miracles. Toys for Tots. I got all this running through my head. Tiny Miracles and helmets for Cody. Anyway, she brings in this bag, and she says, "You want me to take it out of the bag?" I said, "No, that'd be fine. You set it in there like that." She goes, "You need more stuff in here. I'll be right back." She went shopping.
How awesome.
She must have had some dollars burning a hole in her pocket. She came back with another big bag of stuff. She goes, "Yeah, that looks better." Well, Ronnie had just dumped it over at your house the night before, so it was half empty.
So it was good to go.
Oh, yeah. So, it's just, it's that time of year. It's the time of year when all the ills of the world can go away. And you have a hospital and you got kids in there, and yeah, it's not good. The thing about the wedding dresses, I'm telling you that, you about drilled a hole in me with that one.
When you see what they come out looking like, it's kind of tough. And when you know that you're putting even comfort in the hardest spot,
Well,
it
oh
makes
yeah,
an impact.
it's not exactly an easy topic to broach, but it's got to be broached as well. So I mean,
Unfortunately, it's reality.
yeah, it's
And
reality.
a lot of the women that turn around and crochet and that they knit, they turn around and make hats that the hat barely fits on my hand. Take 3 fingers, put them up, and those hats barely fit on your hands, and that goes on their babies. Because if something were to happen to that baby, at least they had something the baby wore.
Absolutely had a warm hat.
Had a warm hat. Had something that they wore, something to hold on to.
And the people doing the knitting and the crocheting, they got to be feeling good about
They
this.
love
thing.
it.
Come on.
They love it.
They got and you got the Boy Scouts involved. You got the Girl Scouts involved. You sure the Boy Scouts are coming looking at her? Check it out, cutie. Slap them boys around. You better keep on them.
Be a big brother.
Yeah, big
Be
brother.
a big brother elf.
He is. He's bigger. He's taller than me
He's
now.
taller.
For God's sake, what happened? I remember 3 or 4 years ago, the first time we had you guys on the air, you was just a little. Now you're a big.
Now we had to worry about him jingle and jangle, and now he's all quiet. And
Yeah, he doesn't jingle or nothing. He's in those formative teenage years. You know what those are, don't you? Right here. He's gonna right to the moon, Alice. That's what you're gonna get. So, we got a bigger truck this year. Poor Kevin. He's gonna need a CDL. He's gonna need a semi license. For God's sakes.
he'd enjoy it.
Or multiple trips. Wow.
Yeah, that's what our goal is. I mean, and there's another organization in Lansing. I'd have to think of it. Stallions is what it is, and they're somehow based through Coolidge School, and they collect batteries, and their goal is to bring toys to life. So I had gotten a phone call from them saying, hey, can we swap some information and can we just kind of... So we've been piggybacking the past couple days.
Oh, I guess so. By the way, I have some toys for you to put batteries in.
Yes, exactly. And that's just it. So, and we, ironically enough, we were donated through Thornton Township 3 cases of batteries.
Hokey smoke.
So
Yow.
it's kind of like that divine intervention, if you will.
Well,
that
you know what? I'm going to tell you something, and I believe in this. And my mother told me this when I was just a little boy. When you start doing something good, that's right and good, it will snowball, and you will never be alone. You will never have to rock. You will never have to rock and roll alone because it will snowball. And I'm telling you, this kind of thing just is fantastic.
right from where we were when we first came on this show to now
Yeah.
is
Wow.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been 3 or 4 years now, 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. Long time.
Yep.